watched The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix recently, and it was devastating. I remember the case when it came out. I remember hearing about it, and I remember hearing about how the young mother was killed by her neighbor, and that was about it. I didn't hear much else, besides, that she had eventually been arrested after a community outcry. But actually seeing it, witnessing, her own children were there and witnessed this she calls herself the perfect neighbor. She says, oh, I stick to myself, but that's not true. She terrorized this entire family neighborhood. She was a renter just like everybody else, but was one of those NIMBYs that was like super racist and took her anger and aggression out on the children around in her neighborhood who were playing in the grassy areas around her home. It was a townhome with a vestibule. Those townhomes don't have yards. Her yard that she claimed was hers was not her yard. The only thing that was her property, that was kept private was the vestibule. That was pretty large given the space for her, but she was constantly complaining about headaches. She said she was a doctor, all these different things. And, she was constantly terrorizing these children, calling the police unnecessarily, wasting their time. The police did not take her seriously. She decides to arm herself, this is in Florida, and is looking up stand your ground laws and trying to figure out a way to get rid of this woman and her children. And it's absolutely devastating how everything happened. The woman, and then, she lies about what's going on. It was just such a devastating documentary, but very interesting, and it really is just another aspect of the NIMBY. I was not a fan of this woman, and I'm glad that she's in prison and will not get out ever. So it was really good. It's on Netflix. It's called The Perfect Neighbor, and it's a documentary. Check it out. It's on Netflix now. It is sad, very sad. I was crying my eyes out seeing her little babies find out that she had passed. I'm glad she was able to get her justice. Please check it out. It's on Netflix.